let's continue with the third transformation, which is reflect. So we can have two types of reflect. The first one is reflecting about x-axis, and another one is reflecting about y-axis. So when should we do reflecting about x-axis? This is when you multiply minus outside of the function. Okay, so you can see if you multiply minus outside of the function, so your y here from originally is positive, now it becomes negative. So from a positive y, now it becomes negative y. Therefore, you can see that this is reflecting about x-axis. Let's look at another case where we reflect about y-axis. So we will reflect about y-axis when you have multiply minus inside of the function which is attached to your x. So your x originally is a positive x, but now you multiply minus towards your x, so now it becomes minus. So from a positive to a minus x, it is reflecting about y-axis. Now let's see the difference between both of them. So for example, we have this question here, which is y equal to x squared. Okay, so the first question will ask us to multiply minus inside your x. Okay, so this is minus attached to your x here, therefore this is reflecting about y-axis. So let us demo here. This is your general graph, okay, your basic graph, which is y equal to x squared. Let me put in the coordinate 0, 0, 1, 1, minus 1, 1. So now let us reflect about y-axis. So this is your y-axis. So now when you want to reflect it about your y-axis, your right hand side will be left hand side and your left hand side will be equal to the right hand side. So nothing will change, you'll still get the same graph here. Okay, so this is the graph of y equal to minus x squared. So nothing will change because if you simplify this, minus 1 squared is equal to positive 1, and then x squared is equal to x squared. So you can see that both of them are the same graph. Now let's see another one, y equal to minus x squared. So now you can see that your minus is outside of the function, meaning that now it is reflecting about x-axis. So let's draw this now. This is your x-axis. So now let's reflect this graph here towards the x-axis. So this will be a graph facing down. So let's put the new coordinate. 0, 0 stays the same. 1, 1 will become 1 minus 1. Minus 1, 1 here. This will becomes minus 1 minus 1. So now this is the graph for y equal to minus x squared. See another example here. Y is square root of x. This is your basic graph. Okay, the black line here. So let me just put the coordinate 0, 0, and another one you can write 1, 1. So now let's do the first transformation where you have minus inside of the function attached to your x. Okay, so you can see that if you have minus attached inside, therefore this is reflecting about y-axis. So this is y-axis. Let us now reflect it to your left hand side like this. Okay, so the point 0, 0 is still the same. 1, 1 will become minus 1, 1. And then let us label this as y equal to minus x. Let's see another one, y equal to minus square root of x. So minus is multiplied outside of the function, meaning that this is reflecting about x-axis. So now this is your basic graph, okay, the black line here. And then now you want to reflect at the x-axis. So now let's draw the new graph reflecting about x-axis. So the coordinate 0, 0 here will stay the same, And this 1 here, when you reflect down, this will be 1 minus 1. So now let's label this is y equal to minus square root of x.